gate.
Henry! Please say something.
He'll be gone.
Henry!
Yeah.
Henry?
He's gone. God knows what he took.
Anybody here? Is anybody here? Henry!
Oh.
You came back.
Would you think I was gonna leave you here?
He's used to it.
Come on. Can you stand?
I don't... I think so.
I still don't trust him.
Thank you, Henry. Thank you for not leaving me.
You're welcome, John.
Hey. Hey, Jack.
Leave Jack alone.
Wait up.
Let's go find John.
You heading back to the hatch?
The hatch can wait until morning if you'd like me to walk you back to the beach.
I think you need to go back. What's that?
Do you see that?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, they got...
Parachute.
Yeah, they got the balloon down. Where are they?
Wait.
It's food.
What the bloody hell is that? What'd you find? I got you. Easy, easy.
Was that in Henry's balloon? Why did he have that stuff? Dharma stuff?
Sorry.
I'm telling you.
What did you do? What did you do to end it? Make the doors go up?
I did what you told me to. I punched in the code and I pressed the execute button, but nothing happened other than that clock flipping back.
No.
I was just climbing back into the vent when the lights went out.
No.
10 seconds later, the doors went up. I didn't do anything.
You think it was all just random?
No.
Don't look at me. It's your hatch. Get away from him. Wait, you don't...
Step back right now.
No.
Saeed, it's okay.
Saeed, no, it's not.
Hey, all right. I let him out. It was some kind of lockdown or something. He was helping me.
No, he just wants you to think that.
Couldn't you find my balloon?
Yeah, we found it.
We did find your balloon, Henry Gale. Exactly how you described it. We also found the grave you described. Your wife's grave.
What was in
The
it?
grave you said you dug with your own bare hands.
Yeah?
It was all there. Your whole story, your alibi. It was true. But still, I did not believe it to be true. So I dug up that grave. And found that there was not a woman inside, there was a man. A man named Henry Gale.
Bitch! I knew it! I love it when I'm right. Okay. Okay. This was tense. I just got through watching a Sopranos episode earlier, and that was tense. I'm gonna need a nap. Oh my gosh. Lockdown. Where do I start? God, I've got to do this in 10 minutes. I've got to edit this down in 10 minutes. Sure. We had another flashback of John. Electrician of some sort. Was still with Helen. He was planning on proposing. She reads the obituaries, evidently. And his father probably knew that somehow. Because that's what con people like him do. They find out stuff like that. So he would know that he died. They showed up at his funeral. Sketchy people around. A car with tinted windows following him. He walks over and it's his dad. I don't even want to say his dad. A dad is someone who loves you and raises you and takes care of you. It was his biological father, Mr. Cooper. That's who it was. So, we're all surprised that he's alive. He has this story about there's some men that are trying to get money from him, or that he owes money to. Another con that he's done. But he had to fake his death so that they would think he was dead and then leave him alone. But then he gave John this key, and John goes to the bank to get the money for him because he thinks that that's the safest way to go. So he goes to safe number 1516, like in our numbers. That's the order. He takes out the $700,000. Luckily, when he got back to the house with Helen, he didn't have the money in the bag. He just had his work stuff. So he left it in the car or whatever. But that was a good thing because those two sketchy men were in the house. But when they left and she asked him, did you just lie to those men? He needed to be, if you're going to give her a ring, you can't be honest and be like, oh, you won't believe, like, this is what I had to do. And this is, but you know, because he even said it wasn't about the money. You know, he just wanted his father's approval and love and stuff. But he ruined it. He lied. He ends up giving his Mr. Cooper the money. And then Helen walks in, and I wish she would have had her hand closed when she smacked him. But then she was really upset that he was back in John's life, so to speak, you know, and she just told him, like, why did you do this? He was just getting over you. Like, we were moving past this. So that pissed her off, and poor John, that didn't happen. I still want to know what happens, why he's in a wheelchair before he gets on the plane. I'm sure that flashback will happen soon. I thought maybe it would happen this episode because of those two sketchy men. I was like, he gets shot or something. He gets shot in the back, or, you know what I mean? But that didn't happen, so I don't know how he gets paralyzed. So that was a sad moment. That was sad. I just hate that, oh, I don't know. He had this whole nice picnic planned out to propose, but I guess he thought, let me just try and salvage something here, because at first I was going to say, John, this is not the time to propose. She's really mad. Oh. All right, Lockdown. It's about John Locke. So we had a flashback of Locke, but literally the hatch has these steel doors that come down in a circle and block you off, and it is a lockdown. So this happened. That just happened out of nowhere, didn't it? The walls came down. No. Okay. John's playing some music. He turns the music off because he's hearing something over the speaker. He's fiddling with it, and then we hear a woman's voice counting down. And it's like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the doors came down. That's right. Still don't know why that happened. It hasn't happened like since they've been down there. John, you know, he stops it. He has to let Henry out to help him. And I'm just waiting on Henry just to, you know, like knock him out and then get himself out of there. And I'm just so nervous. Like, I'm tense the whole time watching it. Like, Henry's going to do something if he's free. They get it open wide enough, but the toolbox is not going to hold that door open. John's trying to slide under because that's where the computer is. And they have to push the numbers. Yeah, he got halfway down and it came down on his leg. I mean, bad. Oh, that was disgusting. So now he's trapped. He has to tell Henry the code number, which I'm like, he thought of that like really quick. He was like, you have to do those numbers in that order. And he was like, got it. I thought, you know about these numbers. Okay. John says, you've got to go up through the, you know, the vent thing. Luckily, the buzzer thing went off and we could hear it kind of resetting, but then he wouldn't answer. And I was like, yeah, well, you know, good riddance, like whatever. We'll see you another episode. I'm sure you'll show back up with the others. I just want to say I'm right. Okay. John's hollering for him. Henry, Henry. And I'm thinking, he's gone, John. Just, Jack will come back soon and find you, hopefully. But he was, I wouldn't leave you, John. And it fits so perfect with the episode, you know, because the love of his life kind of left. I mean, she felt betrayed. And then, you know, that douchebag, Mr. Cooper, left him again without it, you know, just nothing more than a thank you. Bye. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I still didn't like him. I still don't trust him at this point. I'm like, you know, at least he didn't leave John there by himself. But I thought he's doing it for a selfish reason. Like, he's not just doing it because he's a nice guy. So in the balloon was the food like they have in the pantry. Does he deliver? Is that how the island stays supplied? I gotta know more about this Joker. I knew he was no good. I knew it. And then we see at the end, Saeed digs up the grave, which is a great idea. And Henry Gale, with the ID still on him, was in the grave, not Henry's wife. Well, whatever his name is now, I don't know what to call him. Goofy. He looks goofy. I'm going to call him Goofy for now until I know his real name. Goofy is one of the others. Wait a minute. I'm trying to process all this. Now I see why people do a separate video for reviews. Because you have time to think about it. Okay. The man that he buried, that is Henry Gale, he was in the balloon. And Goofy found him, killed him, buried him. So the real Henry Gale, he was delivering the food to the island, not Goofy. What happened? He's familiar enough with the island to draw the map so that they would find the balloon and then a grave. But that was it. But he didn't know they would investigate. Okay. I gotta think about this some more. This was a good episode. There was some Sawyer and Jack playing poker in between and some other stuff. I'm probably not going to show a lot of that because I wanted to just focus on John's backstory and then this Goofy situation. What are they going to do with him now? He's got to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I can't stand him. I'm going to have to watch next week's episodes this weekend. I'm going to have to. That was good. All right. Thank y'all for watching with me, as always. And until the next video and the next time. Bye.